Hey guys, Johnny Sunshine here. It's Saturday morning. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:15. Johnny's gonna be getting his cook on this morning. I've been wanting to do this for the last couple of days. It's a great dish. We called it Paul Palumbo's pasta. He's a friend of the family, still is. And he shared this recipe with us, and it's just amazing. I'll show you some of the ingredients. I've got lots of garlic here. I've got black olives. I've got some cherry tomatoes that I'm going to slice in half. I've got some snow peas. This is my take. This isn't how he made it exactly, but this is the kicker. It's basically olive oil and this zesty Italian Good Seasons dressing. I've got some scallion here. I have some shrimp, spinach. I've got some chicken thighs, skinless. And I've got some Key West pink shrimp that are gonna be delicious. I need to take the shell off and devein them. And then I've got some award-winning Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy. They sell it at, it won first prize, I believe, at a cheese event up in Wisconsin. And I'm gonna put it over fettuccine, just because that's what I wanna do today. I think he used to put it over angel hair. And this is the olive oil. It's probably not the best, and but it's what I have. It was cheap, and I bought it. So I'm gonna get busy here, getting this stuff prepped and cleaned. And really, the trick is to cook this shit slow. I'm gonna grind up a lot of garlic, guys. I mean, I'm gonna be putting some serious garlic in this. I've got a little garlic grinder, and what I do with that is, because it's tough to get all the garlic out of it once you grind it up, I just add a little bit of water and swish it around, and all the garlic will come out and the water will cook off. So lots of garlic. I am going to use one of the predominant flavors is the juice in this can from the olives, and you'll see it's going to be a delicious dish. It's going to be colorful with all this green and red, and the chicken's gonna be nice and browned. And then you add this cheese to it. It's just, my mouth is literally watering right now thinking about it. So I've got a couple pans over here set up. I'm gonna cook the sauce in this pan, and then over there I'll do the chicken. I'll brown the chicken in that bigger pan, and then basically I'll probably throw this chicken in the sauce for a minute, and then cook the shrimp quickly in that sauce, and then take it off the heat. I want these veggies not to be overcooked, so all of them will go in the sauce until they're nice bright green, and then I'll dump the sauce over the pasta, and you'll see I've got a great pasta bowl. Huge. I think it was my mom's, or somebody may have brought something and forgot the dish, but I got it now. Let me get my pasta dish. It needs to be washed off. Rinsed out anyway. So this is going to be my pasta dish. It's going to be a feast, man. And guess what? Nobody's coming over. So let me get hopping, man. Let me get hopping. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take this chicken, and I'm going to slice it into smaller pieces. Keep Georgia on my mind. I got the tunes playing because I don't care about a copyright infringement today. It's just that kind of day. I got the jams playing. That was a little Ray Charles, man. Get this turned on. Try to cut some of this fat off.
Seems like my heart is breaking into. It says no, but my soul demands it.
My soul demands it.
Everything I do
Reminds me of you.
I miss it so much. In this house full of shadows, well, the rain keeps pouring down my window too. When will the pain recede to the darkness from whence it has come? But I'm feeling so good. Ain't going down no more to the well.
Sometimes I feel like I'm going to hell.
Sometimes I'm not there.
Alright, so I'm gonna get this stuff cooking over here on this. I just want to cook it. I'm gonna get it crispy, a little browned. So next thing I need to do is fire up this little garlic machine here. My sister bought me. My sister Daphne. Let's see. Let me get some garlic in here, guys. Alright guys, so I want to put a little bit of seasoning on this. I've got some salt. Put some pepper on it. And I just want this shit to brown. I've got it on kind of medium-high heat. Everything I do made of you. So I'm gonna pop these skins off of the garlic and throw the bulbs in the in this little grinder Cuisinart, mini Cuisinart, and get this stuff going. There's just more flavor in the thighs, guys. I've always been into the thighs myself, you know what I'm saying, yo. Alright, let's get some of this garlic in here. Garlic's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'll tell you, the shit that comes in the jar, it just don't taste right to me. You gotta take the time, man, to peel fresh garlic, man. It's all there is to it. At least that's what I think.
And you ain't gonna change my mind about that.
You gotta try this, man. This is enjoying yourself, you know? Take some time out, man. Do some cooking, relax. I'm really trying to learn how to relax at work. I put more pressure on myself than anybody else could ever put on me. And I need to change my ways a little bit as I get older in life here. I need to slow down. I don't need to rush around. It's just not healthy at this point in my life. I mean, it worked great when I was younger, but not anymore, man. So this garlic, the trick with this, I think, and I always fuck garlic up, excuse my French, but I cook it too high and it ends up burning. Let's see what we got here. Maybe time to flip these babies. Nope, I'm gonna let them cook a little longer. Alright, let me get my garlic all done. Alright, so I've got all my garlic in here. I'm gonna throw this thing on and try to get this shit done. So here we go. I wasn't bullshitting, y'all. We're doing the garlic today. Look at that. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I was gonna cook the sauce in this pan that I'm cooking the chicken in, because I like the schmeg that's down in the bottom of this pan. And maybe I'll still do that. It's a little hot right now. And this chicken's really not browning the way I'd want it to, but it's good enough. Yeah, it looks like I boiled the fucking chicken. That dark meat, y'all. It's that dark meat. See what I'm talking about? About this stuff on the bottom? I think they call it fond. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this stuff out. I'm gonna put it in a bowl and then I'll cook it under the grill. I'm gonna cook this stuff underneath the broiler to get a nice brown on it, but I want that flavor. It's important. I just need to let this pan cool a little bit. See this? That's all flavor, guys. So I'm gonna mix this pan. That's all flavor right there. That's what I'm trying to capture. So I'm gonna, oh shit. That would have hurt. Picking that plate up. Yeah. So I'm gonna, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this, what was that? The plate just broke. The plate that was on that fire just exploded. So you could get a couple shards of glass in your chicken, but don't worry about it. You know, the bleeding will stop soon. But the human body's just amazing. So there goes the olives. Here goes
My soul is
some olive oil. And yeah,
my soul is
it's you know,
my soul is I said my soul is
garlic. Like I said, I want to get all of that stuff out, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here.
My soul is written down from all my misery. Oh Lord, who will comfort?
So this is my garlic, olives, olive juice. Just a little bit of water to get the rest of this garlic out of here. And that's not gonna kill us. The next thing we need to do is throw in a pack of this seasoning, maybe a pack and a half. Good seasons, Italian, man. I'm gonna put another half a pack in. Oh, that right there just smells incredible, man. I'm gonna put a little bit of crushed red pepper in here. Okay. And I'm gonna stir this up. So I'm gonna put this on low, man. I don't want to overcook it. I want it to take its time and cook, and it'll give me an opportunity to you know, get the rest of this stuff taken care of. Chicken's looking good over here, man. Wow. Tastes good.
Yeah. Oh Lord, who will comfort me? My home is a wreckage, family drowned in plight and poverty. Yeah.
So this will get chucked into this
Who will comfort me?
eventually.
Oh Lord, who will comfort me?
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I've got a mess going on here. I need to clean these tomatoes, wash this stuff, cut up the spinach, peel and devein the shrimp. These pink shrimp are the best shrimp you're gonna get. I'll get that all cleaned up, all this shit cleaned up and ready to go. I'll cut my scallions, and this stuff goes on at last, you know. You want it not to get overcooked and turn into mush. You want to see that color in it. So, and then the cheese on top. My mouth just won't stop watering. And I want to get all of that fond off of the bottom of this pan, man. If you guys could smell this, you'd be like, damn, boy, you know how to cook, man. Oh, yeah. So what I want to add to this is a little bit of pepper. A little bit of crushed red pepper. If I can find it. I've got to find it first. But dear. And this adds to the color too, you know. Not too much, but. Alright, I'm gonna do a little cleanup, guys, and we'll go from there. This is looking good. I've got it on low. And I'm just gonna let this cook like a regular sauce. And we'll go from there. Man, this sauce is smelling unbelievable, guys. I've got it on real low because, like I said, I don't want to scorch that garlic. It gets bitter. And this is only going to be a pound of pasta, man, with all this other stuff. So, I'm almost cleaned up. Dancing cheek to cheek. Sing it, Ella. Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald, man. Don't get much better than that, man. I liked it. I wish I had a gas stove because, man, these electric stoves are fucked up. Putting it mildly. So I'm just getting these stems off of the spinach. I don't want that in this dish. Not that they're bad. I mean, I'd eat them in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I'm just gonna put all this stuff in here. Alright, guys. I've got all my stuff ready to go in here. I'm gonna put this chicken in because I really want this chicken to taste like this. So you gotta really, you know, be careful with what you add into this sauce and when you add it. So I want to put the tomatoes in next because they're gonna take a little longer to cook. So to get that going, find my knife. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. That's kind of big, man. What I'm trying to do, y'all. Obviously, the shrimp's gonna be the last thing, man. And I'm gonna take that whole pot and dump it over the pasta. I gotta constantly tell myself to work slower. Don't do everything the fastest you can do it. That's just how I'm programmed, and I need to learn how to fucking relax. That's my mission. these in here.
Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find.
It's all about the balance in this dish, man. You gotta decide how much of what you're gonna put in here, man. Really.
Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet.
If I were at a restaurant. But I'm not. I'm at my house, so I'm just putting it all in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost land?
I gotta get this up to a little simmer, and we'll be good. Then I'm gonna devein the shrimp, get this ready, start boiling some water for the pasta, and it's gonna be delicious, man. I hope some of you, at least one of you, tries it and says how delicious it is. I am gonna throw a little bit of butter in there, man. You know.
I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be sure.
Just gonna put a half a stick in here, guys. Alright, so I've got to cut up these scallions, which I'm going to keep in a bowl because that'll be the last thing I throw on top of the dish.
To my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to
Okay. So these snow peas, they don't take long to cook. Obviously this spinach doesn't take long to cook. And I'm going to start peeling these what we fondly call in the South scramp. Yeah.
who said best? Were you the one? Let's just forget, leave it behind.
That's my girl Nora.
Carry on,
Nora, I love you. If you're watching, I'll cook for you.
find
Do your plumbing, all of it. If you know what I'm saying, y'all.
I'd never keep you from your final destiny. So carry on
So carry on.
into the quiet unbound. What you have lost, I've never found.
So these things,
I lost my nerve, yet peace surrounds. So carry on.
all right, it's gonna take me a week to do this, so I'm gonna cut it short here. I'm gonna show you a little trick that my sister Sal taught me. And that is, most of the flavor in shrimp is actually in the shell. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna, you can see what's going on here, but I'm gonna take these shells, I've got them in a colander, and I just want these things to cook in here. and release their flavor, because it is a seafood dish. Alright, so I'm going to do a little more cleanup. We're coming around the bend on this. I've got all my shrimp cleaned, ready to roll. I've got my scallions cut, ready to be sprinkled on top. I'm going to get my pasta going now, and I've got my spinach. I wish you guys could, I'll bet you wish you could smell this. It's amazing. Alright, so what I like to do with this is kind of strain these and then spin them around, kind of rotate them a little bit, because this really, it seems like a small thing, but man, it makes a huge difference in the flavor. And I gotta do this pretty quick because the tomatoes, I want them with a little, I don't want them to be overcooked, you know. All right, so Alright guys, so I've got my water on to cook this spaghetti. I put a little bit of salt in here to season that pasta just a tad, and I always throw a little bit of olive oil in here, man, just for good measure. Get that up to a boil. Guys, you can even season this water, man, you know. If you don't want that pasta sucking away too much of the flavor of your dish, season the damn stuff. Season the water, man. Put some garlic powder in there. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Some onion powder. That was onion powder. This is garlic. Season that water, man. Season it. That's coming from an Irish guy cooking an Italian dish. So I'm done. I've gotten all I want out of these shells. I do want to make sure that I get anything in there out. Okay. put that in a bowl, and you can see these tomatoes are just right. Next thing I'm going to put in are these snow peas. I just want to get these guys nice and green. And you got to think about, you know, you got to throw your other stuff in before these things are completely done, because they're going to be cooking for a little longer. So in goes the spinach, man. This is my take on this dish. The only thing left is gonna be the shrimp, and the rest of this stuff gets sprinkled on top. The cheese and the scallions. So I'm gonna get my dish ready here. So this is ready for the scramps.
Can't you see that it's just rain? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even know when I try to show you. Song is meant to keep you doing what you're supposed to. Waking up to earn, maybe we can sleep. Make you banana.
Should have got my pasta on earlier, but you know, Johnny lost a step in his old age. But man, let me tell you,
Can't you see that it's just rain?
this is the kicker right here, man. Whew, Parmigiano Reggiano. Oh,
Maybe like a ukulele.
that's money, man.
Mama made a baby. Really don't mind.
Straight out of Italy. I'm gonna use this to scoop the pasta out right into this bowl. A little extra water ain't gonna hurt. And I went with the fettuccine. Man, I cannot wait to eat this. It's 12:30. So the salt and the oil gets this water boiling a little faster, from what I understand. If it's wrong, I'm sure I'll hear about it. Man, Key West shrimp, best scrimps in the world, y'all. Gulf shrimp. Johnny's getting his cook on, y'all. Nice. Some people like their pasta al dente. I like mine al dente. You know what I'm saying? I like the shit cooked, man. Check it out, y'all. Look at that, man. Chicken, scrimp. Let me taste one of these scrimps. Wow. That shit is banging, Jack. Man. Alright guys, here we go now. Like I said, I'm just gonna take this pasta out. I don't want to steam you guys out of this gorgeous dish. This is a great Sunday dinner, guys. Get your family together. Throw this out on the table, man. You'll be making some fucking new friends, Jackson. Alright, so I obviously don't have a lot of pasta here, so what I'm going to try to do is save half of this stuff. Sun-dried tomatoes, man, will be kick-ass in this dish. I'm just gonna put it all in here. Whatever's left, I'll cook some more pasta. Chicken around the edge and some shrimps. Alright, so the kicker, guys, I gotta make sure we're not steamed out here. The kicker is gonna be this, sprinkling some shallots. And then the cheese, man. Tell me you wouldn't pay $50 for a plate of this shit, Jack. I know I would. I know I did, actually. Alright, so let's go eat. Johnny's jamming. Yeah, baby. Watch out for you spies out there. Fucking creeps. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Alright, so let's see what this stuff looks like on the plate, y'all. Wow. Johnny knows how to live, man. So I want a couple pieces of scrimp. Yeah, with some cheese on that bad boy. Piece of chicken. Another piece of shrimp. Take some of this sauce. Tell me that shit ain't money, guys. Alright, let's see what the face looks like. Wow. Cheers, my friends. Wow. Fucking A. Guys, if you like the cream, you could throw some half and half in this if you wanted. I like it like this myself. Guys and ladies. Ladies, I'm going to speak directly to you. Don't be hating on your husband because he can't do this shit. You know, it's okay to dream about me. It's okay. Just don't tell anybody. Skinless chicken thighs are the ticket, man. Dark meat's got more flavor in it, man. Wow. A couple people I want to thank for this dish. First and foremost, I want to thank Jesus and Maria for picking all this wonderful produce. Probably working on the shrimp boats, you know. Thank you guys. I want to thank Paul Palumbo, friend of our family who brought this dish to our family, and I've actually done a little bit more than his was, but his is delicious, and this is just, I like to get a little more veggies in it. So thanks to those 3 people. Well, Maria and Jesus, I mean Jesus. Look at that. Wow. All right. Nothing like eating pasta at home. You can let that shit fly. Look at this scrimp. You kidding me? Wow. Nothing like cooking, man. You know? You feel better when you eat at home. A lot of the shit you buy in restaurants, even at Detweiler's, they sell soup and they sell clam chowder. That shit's coming straight out of a big ass fucking 5-gallon bucket that's made somewhere else, you know? I mean, you can get good stuff. Home cooking, you know what's going in it. Things aren't that bad, people. Things are not that bad. We don't know what bad is in this country. Quit your bitching. Cheers. Have a nice weekend.